Hello everyone, I hope are you well. In this video I talk about uh, what I learned in the teaching English. This is my final presentation, and the first unit in this subject was English teaching methodologies and concepts. Teaching English is an art, but it's very interesting that there isn't a methodology considered as the best way to teach English because the people is different, the culture is different. That is why English teacher must find methods that are the most appropriate during the different stage of the teaching and learning process, and the design a curriculum to meet their final. In this in this subject, I have two objectives: to learn and identify the different English teaching methodologies, and the second objective is to use the different tools to have a good basis in which the future English teacher will start his or her English teaching process. In this unit I made chart English teaching approaches, and I feel a video about four skills: learning, speaking, and reading and writing. The second unit was technology in the classroom. Uh, the technology is very important in English teaching. It has had an interesting role, and all of us as a future teacher need the technologies enveloped in our class, because our real world is a world full of technology. So if we as a teacher don't provide technology in our classes and your of education system, how are you going to be prepared for the real world? The technology is a good record. Technology have different resources, for example, Skype, for example, blogs, websites. Can when the teacher can learn English for the students. And in this unit I have three objectives. The first objectives are to appreciate and use adequately the different technology resources in the English classroom, understand, enforce, and the modern ethical and the legal standard of using technology, create classes that promote to use technology resources. And I made two activities: technology in the classroom, and I in the forums, technology in the classroom. This unit was very important, very interesting in my in my in my learning process for teaching English. The third unit was before starting class. I had three objectives: to see the different aspects to plan in an English class, to think about the characteristics of each group and level to prepare the activities and class. This topic is a real is very important, because you need to prepare your class according for the level, for the group, for the for the age. And the third objective is recognize the importance of building vocabulary and the context in a topic unit. I need for activities. For activities, I made class planning, video, vocabulary, gain some videos with my students. The fourth unit was assessment in the learning process. Is you know about the different methods of evaluation in the ESS because the students must evaluate in the learning and teaching process because to plan and prepare good tests and evaluation to get better results and more accurate information about the learning process. It's impossible to get results of the learning process when you not evaluate. The evaluation, the exam, the test is is necessary in the learning process because the teacher needs or needs to know much about the process for the students and the teacher review and use the kinds of question exciting in the exam and the evaluation for her students, for my students. I made two activities and formed a method of evaluation. And finally, class in action. This is my favorite unit because I enjoy with my student this unit. My students scenes, expositions. Uh, this is motivation for the children because when you speak English is a good experience. I had four objectives to see the importance of motivation in the English can development is a good experience to get new ideas and suggestions about teaching techniques in the classroom, to develop English lesson plans in which motivation and creativity are the principal aspect of it, and finally to a great interesting to creativity in your future in your future in our future teachers. I I dream I dream an excellent teacher English, a different class, not the traditional class, the typical class when the teacher write in the board, the student write in the notebook. It's very boring. I like a different teachers. I like a wonderful teacher when the students enjoying enjoying to learn English, enjoying to speak English because the teenagers, the children need to speak English. Is necessary the teacher speak English, the student speak English because the world needs people speak English and it's very important that teachers in my experience in my class I I told about Jesus in the life. I praise the Lord every day with my students because it's very important integrate five teaching and learnings. And finally, they communicate in English is a result when the teacher is responsibility, is confident, is intelligent, is creative, um, and jo- the students are the students enjoying speak English, no, not important so well words, but the important is speak English, speak English. No more. Bye bye. God bless you.